feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months.
Sanbalani Dumalang, hello, my name is Malwande and welcome to my channel. So it is time for some braids yet again, and guess what? Yes, I am trying something new again. Something I've done on former clients when I used to be a hairstylist, but never on myself. I don't know, I was just a little bit shy about this hairstyle, but this time it's being done. So for full transparency, I have started. Yeah, this is what it's looking like at the moment. Okay, and I've started on this side too, and this other side. At the moment, it is 7:15 a.m. I'm gonna have to take a break because I need to go to work and then continue when I come back later on. I'm tired. This is the hair that I am using. It is by the brand Meisha. I bought this packet at my local supply shop. This is now packet number 2. So the first packet did all of this. Okay, this was the first pack. Now we're gonna jump onto the second packet. So I do believe that 2 packs is more than enough for a full head. If your head is maybe, I don't know, you have a whole lot of hair, you might jump to a 3rd packet, or if you want your braids to be very tightly packed, which is not something I like. But if that's your vibe, then you might need a 3rd pack. Otherwise, standard is that 2 packets is more than enough. Update is that I am liking the texture of this hair. It is a very silky texture, which makes it a bit challenging because I am doing knotless braids. So yeah, that is the one challenge. However, the texture of the hair is so beautiful and silky. Mind you, I haven't added any product here at the moment. This is literally just the hair as I braided it. It is so smooth. I believe in this hair not tangling, however, because French curls are known to tangle up a lot and to become a bit chaotic on the ends, and that the bounce starts to disappear, the texture starts to change, and the curls begin to die out. So I'll confirm that for you maybe after 4 weeks. Let's go on. I am using the knotless braiding technique. The way that I do it in the front is different to how I do it in the back, which I will show you later on. So here I'm going to take a section, divide my own hair into 3 pieces as you see me doing, very gently. Make sure that your hair is detangled well prior to doing this. Then I cross over 2 strands in order to then add in my first piece of hair fiber. Now, like I said earlier, this hair fiber is slippery, so you have to take your time to grip. This is in real time, and this is how long it was genuinely taking me. Then I cross it over twice, so I'll end up in the same place again to add in now my second strand of hair fiber. Then I again twist it with my hair. You see that even clearer here. And then I cross it over, and I'm going to cross it over again. So I end up with that same feet in hand. But instead of adding the 3rd piece already, I braid down about 3 or 4 or 5 times. I don't remember, because my hair is more dense here. And then down after that, I add in my last piece of hair. This is because I don't like heavy thick braids. So when my hair is more dense, which for me is the front and the crown of my head, I do this method. Then from here, I just braid down as normal until I get to the bottom.
You
Okay, now that we are nearing the bottom, I am back. We're not going to leave this braid like this. Look at that unneatness. I mean, sorry, no, there is no way. So instead, what we're going to do is this little hack that I have for you, which I learned not so long ago. I'm going to take a tiny strand of the braiding hair, twist it around into a knot, and then the secret tool is nail glue. Literally, I bought this nail glue kuba my friend for 15 rand. Abo my friend is basically a spaza shop. If you know, you know. I'm gonna take this cheap nail glue and glue it on there and let that dry. Guys, I damaged my piece of furniture with that nail glue. Sizani, how do I clean that? Okay, let us get into the second method I was talking about. So I'm going to take out one piece, and again I'm going to divide my section into 3 strands as I would for any normal braid, you know. I'm going to then cross it over and add in my first piece of hair. I will cross over so I land back on the same position where I feed in hair, add the second piece. Basically rinse, repeat, and then I will add in my third piece and braid down as normal. This is the standard method of knotless braiding technique. I add in 3 pieces because that is the size I am going for here, and then I will braid down as normal. Now something I do here is that I would stand where I am standing right now in this video and use my mirror to basically pre-part the row. So the blue clip I have is holding my other section. So I found that this is much quicker. It just speeds up the process when I don't have to keep on parting out blocks one at a time. Yeah, we're trying to work efficiently here, okay? So that is a tip for efficiency. Part your blocks before. You can even go and watch your favorite show and then come back. Isiphethe ngenxeba, isiphethe ngenxeba, isiphethe ngenxeba, isiphethe ngenxeba inkosi. Nothing beats the excitement of one last little braid. Yes, one last little braid. I am absolutely watching The Real Housewives of Potomac. They have been keeping me entertained. All the way entertained. I'm watching Labo Auntie Bandla try their level best to love each other. But yeah, one braid left. It is 8:30 p.m. on a Friday night. This is the 3rd day of me doing my hair. Shout out to having to take a break and actually leave the house to go to work. And then come back in the evenings and continue. But it ends tonight. Yes.
I didn't know that you'd be here tonight. Saw you again, think this must be a sign. Nothing you said.
I am done.
Tell me, fellas, have you seen her? It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen her hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before. I say, yo, tell the girls I wanna meet her. On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper, spit it so she get it. There she is, I gotta stop her. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about a style? I'm out of time, she's out the door, I gotta go for mine. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about a style? I'm out of time, she's out the door, I gotta go for mine. Let the girl say, yeah.
So my initial feedback on this hair is that, one, I do not class it as beginner friendly. This is not a beginner friendly hair fiber texture to work with. Why do I say this? Because it is a very silky, soft texture. So unlike your regular hair pieces that have a little bit of I don't want to say roughness, but they're not as silky as French curl braid hair fiber, if you get what I mean. So with that said, when you're using silkier hair fiber, it means your grip needs to be proper. With all the braiding experience that even I have, I also had to take a pause and ensure that I am twisting my hair together with the hair fiber so that my grip is even better than it needs to be with regular hair fiber. And that is just because of the texture. With that said, I would not do cornrows with this hair fiber. I know it sounds like a great concept. I've done it on someone before, but I do not recommend that you be cornrowing with this hair fiber, again, because of the texture. It is 10 times harder to grip. You literally have to focus a lot just to grip it properly. So yeah, it's not beginner friendly. However, after you've practiced a bit, you've done your normal braids with the other hair braiding fiber textures, then yes, go ahead and attempt French braid, or just get yourself a really good hairstylist, okay, and sit in that chair, because the frustration that will come, yeah, you might just be upset as a beginner. So hear it from me, it's not beginner friendly. I love the texture. I absolutely love the texture. Yeah, in a separate video, I will talk you through how to maintain French curls, or rather how I will be maintaining mine, and how I suggest you consider maintaining yours as well. Because as you know, anytime you have curls in a hairstyle, this means maintenance. This needs to be maintained in order for it to not be frizzy, in order for the curls to not die, and in order for it to not tangle. We have to maintain it. Now, as you know, every time I do a protective hairstyle on here, I've always said you need to replenish your scalp. You need to nourish your scalp. And I do that using the Ebony Shades 4-in-1 serum. This hairstyle was no exception to the rule. I used the serum on my scalp all over. I did it yesterday. Yeah, so my scalp does not feel irritated at all. This hair fiber is extremely light. It also has to do with how many braids I have on my head and the spacing that I left. Yes, that is a contributing factor. But yeah, the hair fiber is extremely light. This is everything I have on my head. These are literally all of my braids. How much hair fiber did I use? I used all 2 packs. I had one little bundle left from the second packet. Other than that, I really almost used everything, which is what I expected. I kind of expected something along those lines. So yeah, I have one small bundle left. It'll come in handy when I want to perhaps refresh my front, depending on how long I'll decide to keep this hairstyle for. But yeah, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you. I hope you got a thing or two about French curl braids from this video, and if you did, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and leave me a little comment in the comment section. I will catch you in my next one.